Hello friends, this is the second video for Endeca CMD utility. Using Endeca CMD utility, we will be doing various operations on the Endeca data domain. Okay, so in my previous video, I have already covered several operations like create data domain, delete data domain, enable data domain, disable data domain, list data domain, get data domain. Okay, so in this video we will be covering export data domain, import data domain, and clone data domain. Export data domain is for taking the backup in case you need the backup of the data. Okay, because in any load the data can be corrupt and something, so it's a good practice to take the backup of the data on regular basis. Okay, so for that we use the export data domain, and for restoring the data we use the import data domain, and we can make the copy of the data using the clone data domain also. So we have these operations, and if you will export the data domain, we have a default directory in our computer. Wherever the server is installed, there you will find the domain home. Inside that you will find Endeca server and offline directory. There the exported file is saved by default. Okay, so let's go to our Endeca CMD. As I mentioned in my previous video, the location of the Endeca CMD for non-SSL version this, and for SSL version this. Okay, so as in my machine it is non-SSL version, so let's navigate to the Endeca CMD. Okay, uh, CD. Okay, there. So first of all, let's see how many data domains we are already. So for that we will be using listd, Endeca cmd listd command. You'll get a list of all the data domains. You will find the HR is enabled. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 data domains we are already having. So let's do our export import operation on the HR. So first of all, whatever data domain you want to export, that should be disabled. If the data domain is not disabled, you will not be able to export it. So keep in mind this thing. So first of all, we need to disable the data domain whatever we are exporting. So for this we are disabling the HR because we want to export HR. So Endeca cmd, we use the disable command, disable dd HR. So it will disable our data domain. If it is disabled or not, we can see with the listd command again, Endeca cmd listd. You can see that HR is not enabled. Okay, so now we can take the export of the HR. Okay, for this we will be using export command, Endeca cmd export dd, name of the data domain which you want to export, second whatever name you want to give the file which will be saved. So for this, the offline name and the name of the new file which will be stored. So let's take it any name, HR backup. Okay, back, HR back. Okay, fine. So let's see. So backup is done. Okay, you can check whether backup is done or not. By default there is in the domain home Endeca server offline directory, you can see whether the file is stored or not. So I have there this. So HR back index is gave the suffix by itself. Okay, so there in my, up to there my domain home is there. Inside it you can see Endeca server domain. Okay, in Endeca server domain, Endeca server, there offline directory, and you can see the file is stored there. So our export DD successful. Okay, now our export completed. Now we want to import